Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I have been busy around the house and doing this and doing that, and finally getting in here to work with my Joey Cardmaker mashup papers. This is his last one in the mashup series. It's his evergreen, and it is absolutely beautiful. And so I thought I would get in here and use it. Now this video may go a little bit long. And also, disclaimer, I'm going to be making some Christmas gifts. So if you are related to me, don't watch this video. Don't watch this video. So if you're related to me, don't watch this video. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at it. Isn't this beautiful? All you have to do is go over to Ko-fi, and you can just go ko-fi.com/Joey Cardmaker, or just go into Ko-fi and then search for Joey Cardmaker, and you'll be able to find all of his freebies, and you're going to love them. Okay, so there's the cover page, which we are going to use one. And now some of these are printed on just regular copy paper, cheap copy paper, actually, just like the cheapest copy paper. And I like the copy paper for using in collage. I like the thickness. Now the colors won't be as vibrant, but I do love them. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they so pretty? Okay, now here is one that I wrote myself a note somewhere. This is premium presentation paper. So let's take a look at the difference here. You can see here. See the difference there? I can see it in the hair. This girl's hair. Beautiful. Beautiful hair. So we are going to use this for one. I accidentally made two copies of it, but I'll definitely use them. And now, okay, so this is the cheap copy paper. This is, what is this? Oh, that's cheap copy paper. This is presentation paper, just regular presentation paper. It wasn't a whole lot different. No, wait, let's see. Let me get you the right one. Okay. These are both presentation, not premium, just regular presentation paper. Wait, that's not it either. Where is that? Because you can tell the difference a little bit. Well, what did I do with it? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, well. Anyways, these are nice copies. They showed up nice anyways, but not as vibrant. So I made copies of this because I want to use it as background. So we're going to use that today. And I wanted to use this as background. And this is premium here. You can see how bright it is. Now let's see. I've got that one right here. Show you the contrast. And like I said, I don't always do it this way. Because they're beautiful either way. And you know what? I was talking to Joey one time. And I think it was Joey. He was talking about how he tries to make the print and the color to where whether or not you have quality paper or not, you're still getting a really good quality type coloring and things. And I agree. I think they're both beautiful. But we're going to use this one. Okay, and so then this is the cover page. Where's that? And it got a little goofy at the very end. I'm not sure what happened here, but I'm not going to use that part. Okay, so you can see here the difference. One is on premium and one's just on copy paper. This is premium, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut out. So what my plan is to make a couple of ornaments, and I'm wanting to use this one. Just cut it out the best I can. And I'm going to give them as, just a little gift. One of the little gifts that I'm going to give my niece who just recently got engaged. The wonderful thing about this is not only is there this amazing green, this evergreen, and it, you know, it's going to go wonderful for Christmas to make these ornaments. But, oops, sorry. Also, my niece has beautiful red hair. Okay, so we're going to use that one. And I'm going to set these aside because we might use some of that. And then we're going to use this one. And the reason I'm cutting this is because I really like the size of this one to work with what my plan is. I'll just cut it right here. I love these cover pages. I use them a lot. And that's not going to be completely square, but I think it's going to be a little bit too big for what I'm going to do anyways. So we'll cut it down. Okay, so this is my plan. We'll see how it goes because it's all in my head. I got these little, what are these? Canvases at Walmart. Now I know you can get them at the Dollar Tree because I've bought them before, but when I went this last time, they just had big ones. And what I did was you can see, I just painted this because I didn't know if I'd have enough to run over it. And here I painted, I think I'll have enough to run over, but the corners, I thought, well, I'll paint them anyways. I just had a teensy bit of black. I got that black everywhere. It's all over me. Isn't that funny? Okay, so this is my plan. Okay, so this is where I'm going to put the picture, and then I'm going to put one of these background pictures on here, or background papers on here. And my plan is, I kind of wanted it dimensional like this, but I could not figure out how to punch through here without, it's kind of like balsa wood, how to punch through there without really messing that up. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of go cattywampus here like this, like diagonal. Kind of looks like a little star anyways. And put a brad or an eyelet in it to hang. So that's the plan. So that's going to be, you know, what's happening. My thought was to adhere them with Mod Podge. Okay, so that is too thin. So I think I'm going to get my black. Oh boy, it's going to go all over, I'm sure. I'm just going to get a little bit, and I'm just going to go along the edge here because I think we're going to need just a little edging just in case that peeks through. It's just this one is a little bit smaller. Look at this. I got it all over the handle of the brush and everything. Oh boy. And I do have my hair dryer here to help out if need be. I did the black ahead of time because I didn't want you to have to watch me do all that, but we'll start on this one. We'll start on this one. Just want to make sure. I think what I'm going to do is go all the way down. And then I'm going to get my pencil. Sorry about this. I have my drop cloth doubled up here. It's in my lap. Okay. And I think I'm just going to draw around it. Oops. Had to get right into it because I am so far behind on absolutely everything. Everything. I am still decorating for the holidays, for Christmas. Okay, it's going to peek out just a little bit, so I'm going to take a little bit more off. The house looks like a cyclone hit. And we had a women's brunch at our church today, and I ran out of here like a bat. I mean, I was crazy, girl. I'm gonna have to do some there too. I didn't cut it straight. I did not even make my bed, which is like the very first thing that I do when I get up. Didn't even make my bed. It's still not made. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. I hope it doesn't bother your ears. Oh, come on. Yeah, so I didn't make my bed, and our dishwasher broke, and so we've had a new dishwasher on order for I think a month now. It really should be in here anytime. And even though it's just Joey and I, it's so convenient, you know, to just cook dinner, load the dishwasher. So now every meal, you know, you've got a sink full of dishes because we usually cook. And so I have a sink full of dishes, and I need to get over there and get that done. And yeah, everything's everywhere right now. I have gotten a few things done, but not much. Okay, I think that's looking good. Is this one about done? Yep, okay. All right. Let's try it again. Okay, that's going to work. Is that going to work? Yep. I don't know. Is that going to work? Yeah, I just need to make sure I take it to the lowest. Now on this one, I feel like we could take a teensy bit off of the top and a teensy bit off of the bottom. Oh, that's not very straight, is it? I need to get my cutter out. Okay. It's so fun to be around young love, isn't it? It's fun to be around any love, but that new, you know, love experience is so fun. Okay, the only problem is I should have just painted this whole thing black. The only problem is right here. It's kind of showing through, so hopefully that'll be dry by the time we get to it. Okay. Okay. Let's get the Mod Podge out. Craft, got a really cheap little craft brush here. And I'm using this to glue. I want to put a really solid but thin coat because I don't want it coming up. And this canvas is very porous. I noticed that when I was painting. I was like, good grief. I will end up going around the sides. Probably should do that now since I've got glue everywhere. This is not, like, gluing is not my gift. I usually have it everywhere. Same with painting. I guess application with a paintbrush is probably not my gift. Okay. Spin that around. Okay. Got my little rag here. Okay, that is adhering nicely. I may end up having to go around it with my emery board just to make sure it's, you know, not poking out anywhere. It's It's weird how it seems to grow after you've already cut it. See, like that. Brother. Guess I could just get my X-Acto knife out. But chances are I'd cut right through everything and it'd be a mess. This is why I say this could go long, because I just never know. I mean, it's just an idea I had, you know? See where my thumbprints are. Okay. That is really struggling. I think I'm going to lay it down up here, give it a little time to adhere. Let's see if this is, nope, that's not dry yet. Okay, I'm going to take my dryer again. Apologize that it's, I thought I'd get all this done ahead of time, but I hadn't tested anything. My paint's watered down because I keep, every time I do something, I think, oh, that's it, and I put my brush in the water instead of back in the paint. Okay, I'm going to still set that up here. We'll get these done. Okay, so this, I just want to use, I'm going to cut it a little bit big because I would like to wrap it around. So today I did a little running this morning, and then we had a women's brunch at church, and there's a group of ladies. They're so sweet, and they prepared quiche and wonderful baked ham and fruit. And I'm going to get rid of this stuff. And croissants and cinnamon rolls. Oh, boy, it was so good. Okay, and then, let's see, let's take a little bit more off here. I'm going to take those corners out. Kind of like we're wrapping a book cover. I've used canvas as a book cover before. You know, it makes a nice, sturdy and thin if you use the ones that aren't, you know, don't have the wood. Okay, let's see how it goes. Anyways, so we did that. We played some games. You know, what's in your purse? You know, they had a list of things that would be in your purse, and then if you had them, you know, you got points and stuff. Well, I left my purse in the car because I didn't want to be toting that thing around, but I knew what was in there. I still didn't get very many. I thought, oh, look at all these points I'm getting, but there were people that had double the points. I mean, they carry, it's a survival kit. They've got it all in there. And I used to be that way, but now I'm just like, whatever. If I don't have it, I must not need it, because it's, you know, usually if I need it, it goes in. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is take this and just kind of help it a little bit. So we did that, and then one of the ladies, she gives oil painting classes at our church, and she, for all of us, there was, oh, I don't know, 45 of us maybe. She had canvases and paint and everything, and walked us through how to do a Christmas painting. And the Christmas painting we did was of the three wise men, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. And she did such a good job. Now, what happened was, so that was the tail end. And then after that, everybody, you know, just was leaving and stuff. I didn't get very far. Gosh, probably not even 10 minutes. And I get a text that her husband had fallen while they were cleaning up, you know, from all the paint and stuff. And I guess, I don't know if they had to call an ambulance or what. So his name is David and Rose, if you could remember them in your prayer. I have not heard an update. I imagine I'll get a text when there is an update, because that just happened not too long ago. So that's, for me, you know, I just hate for that. I just hate that for people. You're probably the same way. It's a joyful, wonderful event, and then, you know, something like that happens, and then, you know, you spend hours sometimes in the ER or whatever. Okay. I love that. I would like to cover the back. I just think it would look nice to get that covered. So anyways, yeah, so that's that, and I'm looking forward to hearing that all is well and it was just superficial or something. He is somewhat elderly, and that's always a little scary when there's been a fall like that, especially when you hit your head, you know. Okay, a little bit more. Yeah, so this is just really a kind of one of those craft with me. It's it's not a tutorial, it's nothing professional. It's just I have some things I need to make for Christmas, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to turn the camera on, and maybe it'll inspire you somehow. And if nothing else, I get to show you Joey's wonderful, this is not straight by any means, wonderful kit. So, how much time have we been? Oh, not too long, I guess, compared to some of the other times I've rambled on. Of course, we're not even halfway there, so. Oh, and then after I got done with that, I went over to, I'm going to try to have these run the same way. Went over to get my license renewed. And, you know, I don't like to lie about anything, but there's always that weight thing, that question of weight. I don't even understand why they need that. So she asked me if this was still my weight, and I looked at her because I didn't even know it said that. I was like, ugh, I haven't been that weight, and I don't even know how long. And I said, well, it's my goal weight. And she's like, okay, well, we'll just keep it as your goal weight. And she, you know, girls. So I was like, thanks. All right, let's see if we can get this one on here. How's this guy doing? That's pretty good. So then what's going to happen is I think the plan is to do it like this. You know, hang it like that. Okay, let's get this on here. This one I still think is going to need shaved a teensy bit. So I did that. I actually got there, and now there's this new thing in our state, and I don't know if your state is requiring it too, but it's the what is that extra thing that you have to have if you're going to fly, like an ID, I don't remember. But anyways, if you don't get that on your license, then you have to always take, I guess you have to always take extra documentation like your passport and stuff. And I wanted to do that, and I had forgotten to bring my passport. And then you have to have 2 forms of ID to show your current address, or, you know, like 2 letters that show that you're currently at the address you say you are. And I didn't have that, so I had to run back home and get all that stuff. And, okay, that's not very straight up there. Anyways, thankfully we live in a little town, and I wanted to get it done today. Desperately wanted to just have that off my plate. Yeah, that's really crooked. I'll put an embellishment up there. Always a way to fix it. So I did that. I was happy to get that done. And yeah, I thought this would be pretty. Just want to do it where there's a lot of flowers, because I mean, it's not a lot's gonna, or maybe I want to do the stripes. I think I want to do the stripes. Anyways, what am I saying? I wanted to get it done because it expires next week, and next week is just getting too close to Christmas, and I didn't know what would be happening between now and then, so I thought, no, I better go ahead. Wow, I am not cutting straight at all. Look at that. Not that I've ever cut straight. I don't know why it surprises me, but it makes me wonder, because when I look at something, I can usually tell it's not straight. And then I think, well, why can't I cut straight or draw a straight line, or what's the deal with that? Okay. All right. So yeah, so it's already been a very busy day. I'm so sleepy. I did take a nap yesterday, which is unusual. I didn't really sleep much during it, but I did lay down and I did fall asleep. But that was about it. You know what I think I could do is the back of this, I think I could put the flowers on. I think that would be really pretty. And these little flat squares that I'm using right now, those came in a 3-pack. So at Walmart, I got these at Walmart. I usually keep a little supply of these little canvases, because I like to sometimes quickly make something to decorate with, you know, if I need something extra for Easter or Thanksgiving or whatever. I'll throw a napkin on one or something, you know. But I've kind of rearranged a few things, and I didn't trust myself that I knew where they were, so I thought, well, I'll use them, so I might as well buy some extra. A little bone folder is coming in handy. You can see that I didn't cut that very good. So, I mean, I don't want my family to think that I'm a cheapskate or anything. They might already think that, because I do like homemade crafty stuff. But you know, with Joey giving us this wonderful kit for free, and then these little canvases, I think I might have spent $3. And then I'm just gonna really try to use stuff that I already have to finish them off. Okay, now let's use this for the back. I'd like to use that rose. I'm gonna hold it up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna have to wash that off because it's getting on stuff. See that? I'm gonna draw this, and then I'm just gonna cut inside my drawing so that it is it'll fits nicely in there. Okay, I need to get me a wet wipe real quick. And believe it or not, I'm going to get a full one. I'm not going to get one that I've cut up. I'm getting a full one. And I'm probably going to use it. The whole thing. I just need to get all this black and goo off of me. Okay, let me get that done. See, we got a little bit there too. I don't even know where it's coming from, but I've got it, something. Might be that wasn't quite dry, I don't know. Okay. All right, I feel better. All right, let's cut this out. Just inside that line a little bit. Joey's going, I can't remember if I even just told you this or not, but Joey's going to, I want to see which way this is going to look better. A movie with a buddy. And that will give me a little extra time to get my act together. So I'm going to use, I think this is going to be the top. So I think I'm going to have my flower kind of go that way. It almost looks like a border there. I don't know how that happened. I think I just got off into the other page. I don't usually hot glue stuff very much. I'm just not, you know, with crafts like this, I don't typically hot glue. I just don't know if well, I'm going to use it. But I do have my hot glue gun out because I kind of get a feeling that, for me to put these two things together, I think I might need the hot glue gun. I don't know if it would stay with any other glue. Now, did I cut that too long? It's doing okay. Okay, let's just let it sit for a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and paint over these. Or not paint over, I'm going to Mod Podge over. And then I'm going to dry them. I think I'll just lay it down. And so I might pause while I dry it. I just hate for that to just be, you know, in your ear the whole time I'm doing that. The whole time these things are drying. That one is not sticking. Oh, you know what I forgot? Okay, to go over the top of it, yikes, I wanted to put, some stickles. So I'm just squeezing out a drop of that. I don't know if you can see that. I just put it a little bit right here. And then I'm going to get some Mod Podge. And I'm just mixing it in. I just want a little bit of a glitter but I don't want to deal with the glitter. I don't think I do. So this just allows a little bit in there, and I don't know if you can, we might not be able to see it until it dries, but I've done it before and it turns out really cute. Try to get some of that glitter on there too. Joey could not have made more perfect digitals for December. Gorgeous. And I actually used his November digitals for my mother-in-law's 80th birthday party decorations. So that was wonderful to have that. Better get that a little bit thicker here. Just really wanted to seal. Okay. I think that's going to be good. All right, I'm going to pause and I'm going to dry them and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I dried them. It took a lot longer than I thought. But I don't know if you can see any of that glitter in there. It's very, very pretty. Very pretty, and I love it. Okay, so now my thought is, I'm sorry. I meant to plug in my hot glue gun. I don't have a fancy schmanz. I just have this old, I don't know, it used to be $1 at Walmart, but now they're, I have no idea how much they are now. I have probably 5 of these at least, because before I had a craft room, I couldn't figure out what I did with my glue gun. So because they were only like $1 or something, I would just go and buy another one. Well, anyways, a friend of mine was doing a craft thing and needed several, so I loaned them to her, and because I had plenty, and she put this nice long one in here for me. I love that. All mine are little, so I don't know. Since I've glued, that's new. Okay, so I'm gonna get that ready, but in the meanwhile, while that's heating up, I want to go ahead and get the eyelets on here. I'm a little nervous about it, but let me get this. Where's my thingy here? Let's get this cleaned off good. Okay, Mod Podge is on my Christmas list. My Christmas list is 99% craft items, just everyday stuff that we use all the time. Now I feel like I have black somewhere. I think that's probably as black as it's gonna get. Wait, what are these? Nope. Yeah, I think is this black? Oh, here's black. Get a couple of those out. Okay. Oops. Nope. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh boy. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to put this one on here. Like that. Try to make sure it's, let's see, if that one is like that, I just want to make sure it's kind of somewhat square, you know what I mean? Somewhat square. Okay, and I think I'm going to put myself a little dot where I want it. Right there. Ah! I'm going to line that up. best as I can. Oh boy, I might have to get my... Oh, I'm going to have to get my Big Shot Deal guy out. I don't even know what it's called. Let me look. It's back here, covered up. Dusty and covered up. Wow, it's really dusty. Is that the right size? I think it is. What's it called? Crocodile 2 is what it's called. Wow, it is dusty. Okay, where's that hole at? Where's my dot that I drew? Excuse me just for a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. You may not be able to see this. I can't even see it. I got to get something different to mark that. Okay. These old eyes. All right. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to get this right up to my face to see what I am doing. I got this bright light in my eyes, and okay, I think I cannot tell. I think that's it. Oh gosh. Oh wow. Golly. That was a... Now what? Okay, let's do this other one. How do I flip it? It's been so long since I've used this. How do I now flip it to... Oh, I see. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, speaking of light, this light right here that I'm filming with. So when I went over to get my license today, and they were going to take the picture, you know, we love that, right? And that's going to stick with me for 6 years. I'll look back and think, oh, that picture was so good, I should have framed it. You know how you look at your past pictures because you've aged a little or whatever. Anyways, they have this new thing, and it's probably about this big, and she's like, stare in the middle, and that whole thing lights up in your eyes. And it is a ultraviolet type of color. I don't know what they call that, like ultraviolet. I don't know. Anyways, it's the one that gives me an immediate headache and nausea. And so I was like, oh my gosh. Plus, sorry about that. Plus, you can't see. You're blinded after that. Stumbling, you know, to get back to your seat where you're finish up your license and stuff. And I was like, what in the world? I thought the way they did it before was fine. No need to redo stuff. Okay, now let's get this in here. Anyways, you know, you'll be able to... Oh, that's not even going to be long enough. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let me think here. A friend gave me some things. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, wait. Maybe these are them. Let me see if any of this would work. No, I don't think it will because she gave me these wonderful things. And that's not going to work because I need the hole. I need that hole. Well. What did I even do with that one? It's right here. That's there. Did I drop it? I'm just going to see what can be done. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about them not being long enough. I don't even know. Do they make longer ones? Yep, that's where that one went. Both of them on the floor now. Okay. Oh, that doesn't go that way. Oh, there it is. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm just losing my mind a little bit. Okay. I'm going to see what happens when I try to squish it and just see, does it do anything? Does it do anything? Okay. I mean, it does crimp it a little bit in the back. I don't feel like it's going to come out. I feel like it's really secure in here. I feel like it's really secure there, but you cannot, you see that? It's just barely comes through there, but I think maybe what'll hold it is the ribbon once I get the ribbon on there. Weird. I'm going to have to go and look if I make any more of these. Look on maybe Amazon or something and see if there's any that are longer than that. Interesting. Okay. All right, back you go into this pile back here. All right, now how's the glue gun coming along? Is it warmed up? It's warmed up. Okay. Ouch. Oh my gosh, I knew that was hot. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get that just angled so. I want it to just be right there in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here because I want a line where I need to glue, but you want to know what? Don't you think I need to paint that black? I do. I think I need to paint that black. Okay. Paint that black. Now what about this one? I love the way that Mod Podge worked on this. It's made such a really neat coating. And it did smear the green a little bit, but it gave it a very antique-y look. Okay, does that look? It's easier probably to tell here. It's coming right down the middle. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm going to pause you again. I'm going to paint that and take the dryer to it, and I will be right back. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, here we go. I accidentally went over that one. I don't know why. I just get distracted. Okay, so if I understand myself correctly, I need to put glue all along here. I'm putting it gooier on the in, like towards the inside, because I got a feeling it's going to spread out a little bit. And I got this little V here. Okay. Okay. That goes there, and I'm going to try to center it this way. I think that might be easier to start. Let's see what happens. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Oh my gosh. Ah! Put it on the wrong one. Can't believe it. Well, this is going to get birds or something glued on it. Can you believe it? I know someone was saying something. Someone was probably like, you're gluing it on the wrong side. You're gluing it on the wrong side. Oh boy. Pay attention. Oh yeah, that's ripping it up. So where is my... Okay, let's get this off. All right, we're gonna fix it. I'm sad that it's not gonna turn out the way exactly how I wanted it, but we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna just get everything to a flat. Get it flat, and I might need to, sorry if I'm jiggling. Get this emery board out here. I just want to make it flat because now I'm going to glue something on it. Oh gosh. At least I have a nice piece of paper to glue it on. Okay. We are going, what are we going to glue? What else do I have printed here? Going through the Joey Cardmaker stash. Birds. Birds would be pretty. Where is my, there. Oh boy, is that going to cover it though? No. We really need a whole nother piece of paper to go over that. And I'm looking to see what do I have that is a nice, maybe that. Can you even believe it? Can you even believe it? Okay, now I am going to use, I think I'm going to go ahead and use art glitter glue because it's going to be paper to paper, and I think that's going to be okay. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Oh, you guys, what have I done? Okay, what about this? What would it look like if I just distressed it? Would it look really bad? If I distressed it? Let's see what happens. Distress ink has helped me a million times before. I think it might work. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. And you know what I think I'm going to do? In addition, I think I'm going to go ahead and Mod Podge it. So I'm going to let that one stay and I'm going to Mod Podge it, let it dry, and then I will come back to that one. I've got to get all this off of that anyways. Oh my gosh. Do you guys ever do this when you're crafting? Have these things that seem colossal and then really you're like, oh, I'll just vintage photo it. Vintage photo can definitely help in a lot of ways. Okay. Really took the green off. I set it aside. Oh, you guys. Okay. All right, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to try to get this back and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so here's what I've learned. First of all, I like how this turned out. I don't know if you can see it. So here it is without the vintage photo, and here it is with the vintage photo. So I had to scrape all of that glue off of here, and thankfully I had my hair dryer out because I was able to take the hair dryer to it and it softened it up, and then I just took my X-Acto knife and just peeled right off. So that was awesome. Okay, we're going for it again. We're gonna do it again. Let's see what happens. I'm determined. Oops, trying not to get too much on the edge. Most of it in the middle here. Get it while it's hot. Get that other piece down. Okay, now This is the back. Okay. All right. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's do it this way. Uh-oh. Didn't go up high enough. Okay. Brother. Oh boy. I feel like I'm going to be able to take my X-Acto knife and get it off, but I do not want to rip that paper, and I'm afraid of that, so I'm going to try to do it while it's soft. Just gently score it, I think. Try. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying is I'm not an ace at hot glue. I just don't use it enough to be, you know, very good at it. I feel like that should come off of there. There we go. There. That's just fine. Get those little guys out of there. Okay. I may embellish it more with something. I've got my little Christmas jug out here. Just trying to get as much of that as I can. I'm going to probably mess it up by just tinkering with it too much. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get this one done. Let's get this done and then put a ribbon in it. And then if I do any other embellishments, I'll show that to you on Instagram and Facebook. Instagram is Joey143Jenny and Facebook is Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. And if you can't find us, the "and" in Joey and Jenny is an ampersand. It's not spelled out, you know. Okay, that's the back. Okay, that turned out good. That is such a sweet, sweet, sweet picture. Sweet, sweet. And I want to get a little bit of, and her fiance is in the service. So isn't that neat? Because it's a serviceman. So fun. Okay, then I'll go around and clean these up. And I don't know. I might have to touch them up with some black. We'll see. I did find some ribbon in my stash. It looks like it's never even been opened. I'm sure I got it at a thrift store or something because this does not look like anything that I would have used or have used before. It's very little thin, and this is an old carton. I wonder where it's from. All right, how do we want to do this? I'm going to make it a little long just to play with. Then I also have some Christmas charms I guess I could put on there. I just think these are so romantic. Look at that. So pretty. Yeah, look at my fingers from just touching up the black. Gosh. I love it. Where's my thing? There it is. Let's get some of that off of there, brother. So what was funny is, so I told you we did some oil painting. My friend Rose showed us how to do some stuff, and afterwards, we were walking out, and one of my friends, Betty, we were talking, and she's like, oh, you have a little bit of blue paint on your face. And so she helped me get it off, and I looked at her and I said, oh, you have some white paint on your face. We both had paint on our face. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm sure there's paint on my face right now. Just want to get those straight. I'm happy with them as is, but I am going to look through my little, I'll show you here, my little embellishments to see if I have, oh, you know what? I can't put it on Instagram. I can't put it on Instagram because both of them, all of them are on Instagram, the whole family. But I probably, Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House, I don't know how often they're on Facebook. Okay, so there's those. And then this, I gotta turn this gun off. It's starting to smell a little bit. There's no turning it off, you just unplug it. Over the years, I've just been shoving stuff in here that reminded me of Christmas. I mean, this has been years, and I don't even know what's in here because now I have a new place I put Christmas. But I thought, well, if there's anything vintage that I might be able to find, it might be in here. And plus, I need to go through this and get it to the one place. So I don't know, guys, what I'll do, if anything. But I am happy with them. Ultimately, I do see a few places that need touch up, black touch up. I might have to get a teeny tiny brush because I don't trust myself with the big one. Okay, so there you go. Little ornaments. Thank you, Joey. Thank you so much for these beautiful, beautiful digital kit. And it's his freebie. Joey's freebie. Go over to his Ko-fi and get that. All right, everybody, I've gone over an hour. Yikes. All right, I hope you have a really great rest of the day, and I hope you're having fun crafting and making your Christmas gifts. And don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.